Okay guys, welcome to this video. This is the unboxing of the new Uno Q from Arduino. They just sent me this lovely little package over here and I'm going to open up for the first time and find out exactly what's in this. Let's check it out. So in here we've got, oh my god, it's an Uno shirt. Yes! Arduino shirt. Ooh, what is this? What is this? This is the new board. This is it. Hang on, this is more important. Hang on. Look at me. Mom, I've made it. We need it. Much better. All right, let's get back into it. So this is, and some stickers and some socks. You can't, oh my God, are these Arduino socks? It says the MKR foot shield. This is hilarious. Arduino, you guys rock. These are good. Oh my God, is that a nano on the, what? It's a nano on the sock, that's amazing. Okay, let's get to the good stuff before we run out of time. So this, we just saw the launch video not so long ago. This is the new Arduino Q. How insane. Let's check this out. So if you guys don't know about this, this is the new revolution for Arduino and I can't believe it. So there is the new Arduino Q. Oh my God, that is the smallest board. So if you guys don't know, this board is now an Uno. Well, it actually runs an STM32. Let's check on the back here. So it says here, our main MCU is the STM32 U585s. That's our main input and IO, our main IO board. And then the MPU runs the Qualcomm Dragonwing QRB220. If you read that there. So the QRB22010 is actually a processor that it's a 2 gigahertz processor as far as I'm aware, which is insane because the Raspberry Pi Model B is only like 1.5 gigahertz. But it has built-in Wi-Fi stack, built-in Bluetooth LE, which is Bluetooth 5.0, and it has the ability, it has its own AI DSP stack, which means that you can run built-in AI processing without an external TPU. So if you had a Raspberry Pi, you want to run AI stuff in that, you'd have to have a TPU processor, which is an AI processor. And then that means that with the same interface via USB-C, you can now run USB cams, monitors, keyboard, and mouse. It's basically a Raspberry Pi all-in-one. How cool is that? If you wanted to run this, it is the size of an Uno. Look at the size of this. It's the size of an Uno. I actually can't believe this. It's the size of an Uno, but it has processing power to run Linux. So you can run a Linux operating system on here, which is going to be insane. That means that we can use the Linux operating system to talk to the GPIO of the STM32 on here. Makes it great for all sorts of AI applications. Let's say for industrial stuff, you can put this in a box and we can start doing vision monitoring. We can start doing real AI crunching with electronics. And I think we're reaching like an electronic AI age now, and this is the perfect counterpart for that. I had to remake the second half of this video because I feel like I just wasn't doing it justice around exactly what this board can do. So I plugged it in, I played around with it for a bit, and it is actually insane. So they've got this new thing called the AppLab IDE, and it already comes on release with a bunch of AI examples, including object recognition, object tracking, also all vision systems, image recognition, object classifications, sound analysis via the microphone. It's actually the most insane thing ever. And the AppLab IDE, unlike things like the Raspberry Pi where in order to program it, you'd have to rig it up to a screen and keyboard and mouse and then write actual Python. What you can do with the Linux system is that you can run AppLab IDE on the board itself as a single board computer, SBC, and you can do it that way, which is great, right? So here's the board connected to a hub with a USB keyboard and mouse and HDMI screen. And that is the OS. So it runs, it is truly full Linux. You've got all your accessories like you would see in Linux, control panels, desktops, displays, you name it. So now from here, we can directly access the Arduino App Lab. And in here is where we can program everything. It comes embedded with all your examples. So you've got things like QR barcode scanners, you've got glass breaking sensors. So this is the OS, and you've got things like browsers, you've got your terminal, you can run a full-on browser, which is insane. Your file manager, you name it, it's all here. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just plug it in via USB-C in your computer, and you can program using the AppLab IDE on Linux, on Apple and Windows, and it just works. So the cool part about this IDE is that you can program the Linux side in Python, and you can program the Arduino side in your normal C++, and you can make the two talk to each other in the same IDE. You just compile, and then run, and everything talks to each other. So you can use all the AI functionality and all the AI cool stuff, and then just cross-reference into the C++ side, and then you make the whole thing talk. So you have like a real grasp on AI stuff and electronic stuff in an understandable context. It's not just like a cool AI board that people talk about. It's like really practical electronics and AI in one. Here you've got your Wi-Fi stack, Bluetooth stack. You've got your matrix display that we've seen on the Uno R4, which is a lot quicker in refresh rate now. The patterns on here refresh like really quickly. Animations are great. This is your Qualcomm chip. I'm not too sure what this chip is. Underneath here, you've got your, I think they're using the Kingston memory. This is 2 gigs of memory. And it is, like I said before, it's a 2 gigahertz processor. One of these might be the GPU as well, the Arduino GPU. But yeah, and it's the same form factor as the Uno, so you can use all your old Uno shields as well, except it does run 3.3 volts. And your quick connector for your other sensors, like the Modulino sensors. But yeah, all in all, I think this is the next revolution for Arduino, 100%. And I'm super excited to get involved with this board. Guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe because it really helps out the channel. But also, I'm going to be posting a bunch of new tutorials, both on Arduino Uno stuff, but mainly on the Uno Q now that this is out. A whole thing called Practical Electronics on my YouTube channel very shortly. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please let me know in the comment section and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Cheers, guys.